Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Strompcast. It is a Strompcast after dark. I'm tired, not gonna lie, boys. I'm a tired boy today after futsal, but we move a 3-2 win in extra time against AVS Football Sod or whatever the fuck this plastic club goes by. And a 2-1 nail biter against Arouca to recap. Some transfer deadline stuff to recap. I'm joined by the main man first, Chris Oliveira. How you doing today?
I'm also tired, bro, because I had to watch that game today, and it really affected me in a negative way. But in the end, we move into the semis, business done. We win, and we got a lower league team waiting in the final. 2 legs against Porto. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it, but it was a lot to take in.
It was a lot. Imagine watching that game and then having to go play futsal. That was fucking my night.
Jesus. I know a guy that did that actually.
Yeah, that was my night. It sucked. Stunk. I'm also joined by the main man, Danny. Danny, how you doing today?
I'm also tired, bro. This is bedtime for me normally, and I'm not gonna lie to you, boys.
I'm usually like laying on my couch, like
I'm doom scrolling at this point. I shouldn't say that. I'm in bed, doom scrolling. But yeah, man. Another week of supporting Sporting Club. It's over till it's over, baby. Or it's not over until it's over, baby.
Yeah.
So, another 120 minutes. Exactly what the doctor ordered before the do or die game against Porto. So,
yeah, that's just what we needed, wasn't it?
What can possibly go wrong now?
Famous last words. You can follow me here, Richard Neves. I'm doing great. I'm doing all right. Otherwise, yeah, these after dark shows are starting to catch up to me. I don't know how many more of these I got left in me. Did you follow me there? You also follow Sam. Sam couldn't join us. It's late boy hours for him over in the UK.
Extreme late boy hours.
It's like
he's probably he's sleeping. But most importantly, follow all things Alvalade, Alvalade on X for all your news, transfer stuff, all sorts of shenanigans, the odd meme. But we'll move into, I guess, we'll do the first game, AVS Football Sod, whatever the hell they are. As Danny pulls up goal point, which is gospel in these parts. Lineups were as follow: Sporting with João Virginia in goal. Excuse me, my screen screwed up there for a second. João Virginia in goal. Eduardo Quaresma, Gonçalo Inácio, the center backs. Fullbacks of Vaginides and Ricardo Mangas. Midfield of Hulman, Kocharashvili, Bragança. And then front trio of Trincão, Suarez, and Luis Guilherme. Goal scored by Luis Guilherme. A great goal to which is what made it, I believe, 1-0. Great own goal by Paul Vitor. Actually made it 2-0. And then Jenny getting the goal in extra time, a brilliant goal from him. Very cagey game. I'll open things up. Very cagey game, I guess. Like, we should have won this by like 8 goals. This AVS team is so bad. They were actually garbage. This team is bewildering. We had so many chances against them. These guys were like sitting, especially like just sitting back for long stretches of the game. That 2.2 XG is low key kind of crazy, but I remember like all their shots were on, like, even though they were easy shots, they were all on target.
2 penalties.
I think
penalties.
The penalties count.
1.4 alone.
Yeah, I'll just say 2 penalties. The first one I get, I actually don't really have a problem with that being penalty. The second one,
I get both of them, to be fair.
I mean,
the second one's a little bit more of a, I'm not gonna say dubious. I don't think that's fair because the AVS offensive player does initiate the contact, but I kind of get why it's a penalty. I think it's a bit of a tough. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Either way, like, it's a 2-0 lead and they let it go away by simple, stupid stuff. At the end of the day, we could have won this by so. Luis Suarez is such an enigma. He had like that sitter in extra time, which all he has to do is direct it in any other direction than what he directed it.
In the first time, he was through on goal, and then he shoots it right at the keeper.
He scored a banger. He scored a banger, rolled out.
He did score a banger that got called back. I mean, I immediately was like, he's offside. No, and like, it's not. Actually, he's very offside. 6 centimeters, which is about 2 inches, which is quite a lot, I hear. That's a very average amount.
It was one of those where he actually looked more off than 6 centimeters, and then I was a bit surprised it was that close.
I thought it was a bit closer, to be honest, at first glance at it, but
I guess it depends where you decide in his armpit to start.
He was offside by a very average amount.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't didn't count that goal. It's too bad because it was a great goal. It's a great finish.
But the thing is like I hate to keep going back to this. Great interview in our archive with Con Murphy. Mm-hmm. But bro, he was right. Anything 10 centimeters or less, you can always just manipulate the lines easily. True. Again, I love VAR. I think VAR has improved the sport a lot, but these
he had one rolled out for 8 the other week, right?
Yeah. Earlier this season, didn't we have one of 2 centimeters or something like that?
It's the double-edged sword because when it goes your way, you're happy. But
here's the thing: usually at Alvalade, you get pretty good angles because there's multiple cameras.
Yeah.
I did not love the angle of.
I didn't like that angle. It was a little far off.
It was not. Behind. It was kind of behind. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. It's not. It's stupid to draw the lines anyways when it's like that. But yeah.
And that's the problem with the lines is unfortunate. And like we've said this before, unfortunately, you're never gonna get a full on, like in a FIFA game, like in FIFA or EFC or whatever, where it's dead on with the ball, going.
Unless you have the Saudi League tech with the ball. The semi-automated thing that they had at the World Cup.
That's net. I actually didn't mind the semi-automated.
They have it in the Saudi League, If you
I like that at the Euros. Actually, I thought that was pretty good. Because it really did it does a better job than it feels less arbitrary than the line because it's legit technology.
And even if it does roll it out for 3 centimeters, you're like, well, I guess it was 100% accurate though, or 99.
Yeah, exactly. At least you feel a bit.
This
better.
Shit, bro, it's 70% accurate.
Yeah, if that. Bro.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is you feel a bit better at. It's like the goal line technology when you feel a bit better at because it's not gonna get the call wrong.
Yeah.
Even if it is like you said a few centimeters, at least okay, look, they made the right call at the end of the day. Whereas with the lines and the angles, I mean, I think they still got the call right today. At the end of the day, it just feels crappy. It feels crappy when it's 2 centimeters. Are we sure about that?
It's crappy even both ways because if we get away with one like that, we have to fight off rivals. But then
that's the thing when someone gets away with it, it's an uproar.
And then when it goes against us, it's oh well, now we have to play extra time against fucking the shittiest team of Portuguese history. You know what I mean? So
5 points after 20 rounds or whatever.
They I mean, even on the Humeland shot, right? It's a toe blow. That is not going in at all. It's going wayward.
It's going.
He's putting his arm down. It hits his arm as he's
his arm's coming down. That's a thing.
So that gets them into the game, and then they get the weird legs tangled, back shove, and it's just they found themselves back in the game almost by accident.
By chance. By chance, I would say. Yeah. No real standouts for me this game. Michael Santos, I can't wait for these guys to get relegated because they're a plastic team, anyways.
Yeah, they'll implode probably.
I hope. I don't know though. They don't seem as broke as Boavista was. So I want
they're not. Yeah, but you know what?
If I'm not, did B-Side play one season of second division before they imploded?
They played a season of second division.
Yeah, they might play one. But it's definitely not going to set their financials on a good trajectory,
this is they're not as broke as Boavista. They're not. They're gonna
lose so much money from getting relegated, and I'm sure all their 5-year, 3-year plans or whatever just assume that they're gonna be in the Primera Liga.
That's the thing. They've not planned for they're gonna go down. I don't think it's a question of will they go.
They had 7 fans today at Alvalade. To be fair, we only had
fans at Alvalade today.
They had 7. They weren't in the traveling sector because this traveling sector was closed, so they might have just gone.
They just put them wherever.
But to be fair, we had 20,000 of our fans, which is an amazing turnout.
21,000 was.
But tough times in Portugal right now with all the rain, so it's going to be difficult to travel.
It was also it's
Wednesday.
It's a late Thursday kickoff. Or Thursday, right? People have jobs and shit.
They
it's raining. It's a late kickoff.
Yeah.
It's a team. It's one of the worst teams in modern Portuguese football history. Like, not exactly the hottest ticket in town. Like, I kind of get that.
We didn't get a no cameo from the criminal today.
Yeah,
No.
where was he?
Rotation? I don't know.
Oh,
But, like, he wasn't even on the bench. Is it because of his suspension or some shit like that?
Nah, he's been playing, I think.
Wait, are we talking about the same criminal? Matheus Reis, right?
Oh, no, I was talking about Ruben Semedo.
I thought you were talking about Matheus Reis as well.
Traveling criminal, not the in-house criminal.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yes, I was actually thinking that earlier
criminal.
too. Like, where is he? That's true.
Okay, the other criminal, not our criminal, the other criminal.
He might be our former criminal now.
Well, yeah.
We'll get to that later.
He was more recently at Porto, so he's their problem now. Bro.
Yeah.
Is this actually on Monday? Is this now the Ruben Semedo derby?
No.
I think it should be.
No, I can assure you,
we formed him.
No.
I'm pretty sure he won the league there.
Absolutely
wrong
no
about
one is
He
calling
never
it
won
the
the league
Ruben
here.
Semedo derby.
Yeah, he definitely didn't win it here.
No.
Maybe he won like a youth league or something.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can
listen, if
assure
Matheus Reis is gonna go to Russia, there's only one appropriate replacement for Matheus Reis.
I can assure
summer
can
signing,
assure
bro.
you.
They're gonna go down. They're gonna try to offload their higher wage guys. So I don't know. You never know.
I can assure you, Danny. Absolutely nobody is calling it the Ruben Semedo derby.
I don't know, bro.
You are the only one on earth who is calling it.
Whoever
that,
gets promoted next season is probably calling a Ruben Semedo again. You know.
I don't know. We did get a Nuno Santos cameo.
And we got a Nene cameo as well.
We got a Nene cameo.
Bro, just
no, but he's
going.
low-key their their starter, bro.
But he can't play. He can only play like 30 minutes max.
He can only play like a couple minutes game. Yeah, he can't play much.
He can take a pen though. He can still take a pen.
He can take a pen.
He made Joel Virginia lag, dude. That's how good his pen
is this new? He has a neck tattoo.
I have no clue.
Nene.
I don't know.
I think he's always had it.
Okay.
I will say, Joel Virginia, did your controller like disconnect on that pen? Yeah, did Joel Virginia's like controller disconnect, or did he have input lag or something on that second penalty?
He tried to react. He tried to react and not guess, and that's what happens. That's why most.
That's the risk you run when you don't guess.
It's hard to react in that short of a time frame. So you see what happens.
So like it was a well played shot. It's got good pace behind it. Like it's tough to react, but yeah, it just looked like weird, I guess, because I'm just used to goalies just kind of guessing and committing and hoping. So yeah, to see a guy try to naturally react, it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's why you guess.
So I know he had nothing else to do today other than the pens, but he's kind of shit, isn't he?
He makes me nervous, bro.
Yeah. A little bit. He makes me a little.
He had that like run of games.
We thought he was like,
we're in safe hands. Yeah.
We thought he was going to be the truth for like a week.
He's shaky hands.
There was that 1 week we thought Joel Virginia might be the truth, and then that was a long time ago. It feels like,
and we realized he was a lie.
It's also
realized he wasn't the truth.
It's truthfully tough to be the truth when you're not playing even remotely consistently.
No, like he's only played the cup games, and like I think he's played like one or two Champions League games.
Yeah, he's probably got like 4 appearances on the season.
Yeah, 4 or 5 between like 4 and 5, like 6 maybe. Yeah. Like
he has at least one Champions League game, am I right?
He has one Champions League game. He's got, I think, all the TASA games.
And then he might have a league or two.
He might have a league. He's got to have at least like 1 league.
Because Rui Silva was out for a bit. He was out for like
maybe he's approaching high single digits.
Yeah.
He's got to be mid singles. He's going to be mid singles at least.
I can easily Google this, but I refuse to
check his transfer market as I talk.
Yeah.
Transfer market.
The chance they had when it was 2-2.
7.
And they broke
7 appearances.
And they were heading, and it ended up being a really weak shot. I was like, if this is like a hard shot on target,
it's a goal.
Yeah.
Anywhere not right at his feet,
anywhere that's not right at him,
it's gonna go in. But luckily, it was a weak shot.
Luckily, it was
right at his.
It was a weak shot that went directly to him. So thankfully, it was not a goal. But yeah, I saw that. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like,
also, what do we think of? You know how they have like the Barclays man.
Yeah.
What's the Liga Portugal version of that?
The Generali Tranquilidad man.
Liga NOS man, yeah.
Tomine, the guy they had up top. That's a Liga NOS. You know, that's
Paulinho was the Allianz man.
I mean, he's He's a good player. And there were moments where it's like, bro, he was like 1-on-5, like just alone and just fucked. And like
is he Liga Nos or did we go or do we even go back Liga's Zonsag?
I don't know.
I don't think he goes back that far. I would say Liga Nos. He's in like the same category as like Salvador Agra.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
who's the one that played in Maritimo? Something with an X. Gidas or some shit like that.
Shadas.
Shadas. You know, one of those.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
He's one of those players.
Dominic's been around, bro.
He's been around the block.
He's a nice man, I think. So yeah, I mean, they did not deserve to even remotely be in this game, but through the grace of God, they were. And then, right before the end of the game, something else happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They're
right before the end of regulation, I should say.
Luis Suarez just fucking destroyed this guy's leg.
Paul Vitor was the one who went off injured.
Yeah,
it
wasn't Paul Vitor.
No, it was a French guy. It was
he just signed as well.
Bardan, I think it is.
Oh, Bardan
he just signed. He signed on the last day of the window.
He was like his second game or something.
And within 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, he went off. That did not look good at all.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? I was actually really astounded because it was like 90 plus 11.
Yeah.
And that happened in like the 97th.
I
was like, this is going to 130, bro. Like, this is going
to be like a 30-minute.
I mean, he just literally split his leg. Like, they're going to have to, secure it. And they're going to like air cast it and then have to get him out of there. And this is going to take like 15, 20 minutes.
No,
they got that. NFL,
bro. 2 minutes.
I've never seen someone get rushed off the field like that.
I have seen dudes like grabbing their face when they got hit in the shoulder be down for longer than that. And the game stopped for longer than that. I genuinely could not believe that.
Yeah.
But praise up to that dude. Obviously terrible.
Yeah.
They kept showing the replay also.
That was out of pocket.
They don't do that in America. And I don't know if they normally do that.
They show it once in America and they're like, we're not showing. And
they showed it like 5 times. Dude.
But I think this is a European thing because I remember seeing Christian Eriksen dead
on the
actually
3 times, bro.
He was deceased for about 5 minutes or whatever.
Exactly, and they kept showing the replay of him falling. And
who was the guy from Arsenal? Was it Eduardo? His was really bad. Where it was like snapped in multiple places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like that. I remember that one too. Like they showed that replay like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, like you're not kidding.
We are a same nation that also always plays the Nicolas Ferrer one too. So I think this is it's just. I hate to say it, it's good television. You know what I mean?
It's compelling television.
I mean, it really let you know what happened.
Yeah, like on an American or Canadian broadcast, I guess, because we're like. They might show it like if it's really bad, they might show it once and they're like, we're not showing.
I also think that the referee felt bad for the guy because it could have been a very dangerous free kick for Sporting if it went the other way.
Yeah.
He also could have gone really aggressive and gone straight red for Suarez because of more so outcome than anything else.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't do that because I truly don't think it was a red card worthy challenge.
No.
But yeah, that was, you could tell he felt really bad about it too.
Mm-hmm. My favorite part of that obviously it's a horrific incident. I'm tongue in cheek. My favorite part about that.
Oh, no.
But my favorite part about that is this guy's on the floor with his leg dangling, and Hulman is yelling at the ref to give him a yellow.
Yeah, more not
the guy's leg is separated from his body, and he's like, "Bro, give him a yellow."
Leg is dangling, and Morton's like, "Give him a yellow."
And they were out of subs, so then they had to play the last 5 minutes with 10.
Yeah.
Before the extra sub and
they got the extra time and made a sub in for nobody. Which is crazy. I've never seen that before because they got an extra sub and extra time.
Yeah, I forgot that about that.
Never seen a team go from 10 to back to full strength
11.
Because they didn't, get a red or anything. They were just down to 10 on their own accord
because of an injury.
Yeah, wild. That's wild. And dude, they were defending for their lives in the.
They were 11 dudes behind the ball.
There was one chance where it's like we actually had like more numbers, and it was the one where Simones ended up getting a decent shot in the end.
Yeah,
but like, bro, that should have been a goal. I was like, we're winning this right now. 99th minute, boys. This is it. Yeah. And then we actually almost conceding, but what we talked about.
Yeah, we almost
went right at Virginia. So I mean, and then we went to that extra time period. I was like,
it's coming.
We have to score.
Yeah.
They would love for this to go to
pens.
It feels probably like a monumental task for them to hold out 30 more minutes.
They almost did, though.
They almost
came close. They came really close. Did you guys see
Suarez? Like empty, Jenny crosses it, empty net, not empty net, but like the goalkeeper is basically open net, and Suarez kicks it and it goes right to the fucking keeper.
It goes sideways
to the keeper sideways. Even if it went sideways and a little bit more forwards,
maybe
the keeper wouldn't have been able to react and save it. It would have crossed because he's literally almost on the goal line.
Yeah.
So it just needs to go forward like this far. But he just almost hits it completely horizontally back to the keeper. Remarkable stuff.
It's incredible really stuff, really, when you break it down.
Despite that, maybe me 2 months ago would have been like, clearly it ain't happening today. I hope Joan Virginia can do a lot better than last time.
Can do better, yeah.
He's facing 5 more, and he's.
I don't like his chances.
But I never stopped believing because we are the 90-minute boys. We're the 116th minute boys. I was like, we're still gonna get another chance or two, I think.
Yeah.
And great goal.
It's a great goal by Jenny.
His father.
Really good goal.
Facts.
Yeah, it was a really nice, really good shot. Good.
Bro has come back from AFCON. I mean, obviously, we always love him.
Is that a Faye assist, by the way?
Is that
did they give it to him?
They did give him an assist. Yeah.
Yes, dude. He passes it to Jenny. Jenny dribbles 4
guys.
Does
all the work.
And then shoots. And I was like, okay, technically that last pass was Faye, but I don't know if enough stuff happened in between.
Let me see on my app.
Good for Faye. Bro was spamming crosses.
He was.
He had a few good ones there. To be fair, yeah, they gave the assist to Faye.
Hell yeah. Mixed reviews for Faye's performance.
He was definitely on cruise ball mode.
But he was, if nothing else, bro, he was pumping that in there. And
at least he has a decent cross on him. I'll give him that.
A couple moments where he took the ball out of the air very impressively. I saw the touch. I think he's gonna be a bargain, but not really a bargain because he's more expensive. But like. He's gonna try to fill the Allison role. I
think you're right. I think you're spot on.
And I wish him luck in that endeavor because those are some big shoes to follow.
Yeah.
Allison's just way more energetic than Faye. Faye was like sort of like jogging, not jogging. I don't want to say jogging.
But when we need a goal, bro. Yeah, you just kind of want a guy to just pump that shit in.
I don't want a guy, just throw shit in there and hope cause some chaos.
I think that's Luis Guilherme in a sense too. Luis Guilherme today.
I liked his game.
We finally got the Luis Guilherme game that we all needed to see.
I think it's solidified. Play him on the right.
Yeah.
You play him on the right, he'll cut inside. But then he might be screwed because then he only has one move. But he's definitely a right hand.
There was a couple of times.
Ariana Robin only had one move, and it worked out pretty good for us.
That's fair.
From left shoot.
The move where they're like trying to force him in, and then but they really leave the sideline like really exposed. And if you just kind of like flip it into the space, and then you can pace it and run around them. Like Jenny did it twice. He did it multiple times. Like. If they're forcing you in, you can still go back the other way if you're pacey enough, which these guys are. So, I mean, I welcome it.
Yeah, I too. Me too.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, I will say, nice to see Nuno Sanch back on the pitch. It was nice to see him. He actually had a good little cameo.
Yeah, there was a couple.
Good.
What did you guys think about how he was?
Good crosses too from him.
How did you think about bro was moving?
I loved him because he's yelling at players.
He was turning directions slower.
A little bit.
I don't know if that'll get better. He looked
We'll
10% slower, I thought, but I still thought he was serviceable. Got really pissed at the end about that slide tackle.
Bro,
Yeah.
I agree. Because that slide tackle basically tore his that same slide tackle tore his
That's
ACL.
That's tackle that
Like,
screwed his knee up the last time.
He
I
tried to
wanted to
fish a
fuck him
pen.
up.
He almost,
Love
dude,
that.
he got like a 2-minute VAR review out of that.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough
given the
contact
penalties.
The old, you know, the guys right behind you, just stop running.
Just stop running
and he'll just plow into the back. Yeah.
I thought we were about to
stop
get that
running
pen,
and hope that
I
guy
thought we
runs
might
into you.
too. I thought we might too because I
And
thought
then if
Bro
we
had
do-
a heavy hand with issuing penalties.
Yeah, that would have been.
I was hoping Nuno Santos would take it as well, but we never got it.
Too much, bro. Too much. We
Too
gotta
much.
score it
Script
still.
writers can't do that with him and Braganza in less than a month.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I threw some money on a Nuno Santos goal. I was disappointed that didn't.
You know, I would have thrown money on a Nuno Santos assist, dude. He had like 3.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought afterwards. That's what I thought afterwards too. But there was a point where João Simões could have just passed the ball off to Nuno Santos, but instead he decided to shoot and it went wide. And you see Nuno Santos like yelling at him, like, "Bro, I'm right here. I'm open.
I'm here."
And this is at like 2-1 still.
Yeah.
So I love that the aggression's still there, but yeah, we'll see how he gets up to speed and stuff.
I think he'll be serviceable, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because like in theory, he's only gonna get fitter. He's only gonna get faster. He's only gonna get more confident.
Yeah.
He's only gonna get more rhythm, and it was not bad today for sure.
Yeah, I agree
for sure. My only other note from this game is Pot had a stinker off the bench.
Yeah,
not a good Pot game. That's kind of my only note. He just was
atrocious, dude.
Yeah, he
it's
just
one of those
like,
when
passes
you know
were off, crosses were
when
off.
you're playing really bad and you've just turned it over like 3-4 times, you almost like don't want the ball again.
Yeah,
you could tell a couple times like he's like doesn't even want to be on the ball right now.
No.
So many like just killed like 3 of our attacks with just such bad passes. He never looked on it today from the minute he came in. Happens sometimes.
I also didn't like Bragança in that position too. I think Bragança should play deeper. I don't think that far forward is for him. Although the first goal does lead.
He almost scores himself off a little scramble.
Yeah, but Kosh got in the way and then he hits the bar. Another chance, by the way. We could have had like 6 goals today alone. And I'm being
I said Sam's 8-1 prediction should have actually hit because we had so many chances.
If you're gonna predict
it shouldn't have. It's 8-2.
If you're gonna predict 8-1, this was the team to predict it.
It was a decent one to go for that.
Oh, 100%.
I mean,
100%.
I mean, how they made it this far in the cup is beyond me. They're 5 points in the league, like 20 games.
But with Pot today too, it makes me. I was thinking like, okay, our front 3, obviously Suarez, but the 3 has to be, Trincão, Pot on the wing, and Jenny on the wing.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, I don't know about Pot right now. Maybe Pot off the bench, but then Pot off the bench is a risk too. If he starts, at least we can pull him, right? But
true.
I don't know, man. Pot's been like on and off. I didn't really like the Bilbao game all that much either from him.
This is Pot in like he's a streaky player though. Like that's Pot in a nutshell.
And he's coming back from an injury too. Like he's gonna he has to find form. But I don't know. I'm also of the belief you play your best players against the best teams, but you also play the informed players too. I don't know. Dude, if it's not Pot, it has to be Luis Guilherme in a sense on the wing. So I don't know who we're better off with, right?
Any other notes in this game before we move on to Arouca?
Nacional.
Yeah, they all don't worry. They played in yellow. I get it. I have one major point to make here that nobody's talked about yet, but I think us as who we are in the all things Alvalade and in the sporting universe with 34 people watching have to mention it and have to really drill home the point. Munga's hairline, holy hell, buddy!
He's getting.
This is a really recent development for a lot of us, and we're still processing it. So
I had a feeling I had a feeling because it's like the Jake Paul effect, bro. There's too much going on here for this thing for you not to be insecure there.
Well, that's kind of the new thing now. Is like
is the weird fringe. There's a lot. I know a lot of guys with a lot going on.
Kind of cover some areas that are getting pushed back.
See, I just kind of let mine happen. Like mine just kind of happened, and it's not too bad. But I'm starting to thin out a bit.
It was windy today, and
he was sweaty.
Back.
It was just
sweaty. Yeah, like when you
see
when your hair gets wet, you see more of the crevices. Like I've been there, but it's it wasn't a good look, bruv.
It is really nice though. I will say honestly, when he plays. Just to have an outside back consistently completing crosses, you're like, it is wild, to be honest.
He had a good game today again.
He would have had an assist if the other one wasn't ruled an own goal, and Suarez would have had another backheel goal. And he completed like at least 3 other crosses. I mean, that is not happening on a regular.
And what was his price again? 600,000 or something?
Like 750
less than a million.
700, less than a million. Well, you can get either a very shitty home in Toronto or you can get Ricardo Mangas. I know which one.
You can get yourself a pretty damn good home in Kingston.
Really good home in Kingston. In Toronto, you can get a house. Actually,
Toronto, you can
get like a 1-bedroom. Yeah,
you get a 1-bedroom condo downtown.
Yeah, that's facts.
Let's take Mangas.
No balcony.
Ricardo Mangas. I'd always prefer Ricardo Mangas, nonetheless. But.
Yeah, I have no problem with Ricardo Mangas.
But the hairline, buddy, we got.
It was a little.
We'll work on that in the offseason.
We can't have Nuno Santos suffering over here and him suffering over here.
We can't have 2 bald guys.
Different types of bald.
Different types of leave the hair.
Still bald nonetheless, but balding nonetheless.
It's leave the hair before the hair leaves you kind of territory. Like make the decisions before it's made for you.
Facts.
I've always said if I start to like get the cul-de-sac in the back, or I start to get this lake out in the front where it's like a 5 head. Just shave it off. I'm not gonna prolong the inevitable.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm going turkey, bro. My beard is not as full.
See, I got a good beard. I got a good beard going now. That's what good. Honestly, start using beard oil.
I know my girl's been trying to get me on this Beyonce one, bro.
Just like a castor oil or like a eucalyptus.
Off-season project.
Off-season facts.
Project.
I come back in a full beard, bro.
Buddy, let me tell you, change my life. I used to get like such like itchy, dry beard, especially because like this is the longest I've let it grow in. Beard oils made such a difference. It's like nice and like kind of smooth now. Like it feels nice. I don't have like dandruff when I wear a black shirt anymore. Like it looks good.
Sick.
I'm telling you, beard oil. I'm not sponsored by the way, but if anybody beard oil company wants to sponsor us, I'll take your money. I can use it.
Content.
Beard oil. The sperm injections, horse semen.
Whoa. Why?
Speaking of horse semen,
we've been doing so well the last couple weeks.
Speaking of horse semen, Sporting beating us. No, I'm kidding.
We were doing so well the last couple weeks too. God damn it, Danny.
This one was tough, bro. This one was really tough.
This one was a tough one. 2-1 win against Nacional. I don't know why I put Arouca in the description. I'm tired. That's how you know I'm exhausted these days.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice, bro.
I put it in our. If you look, I'll change it after, but in the YouTube description and probably Twitch as well, I put 2-1 win against Arouca. Not even thinking. I was thinking about the week before. Sporting's lineup as follows: Rui Silva in goal. Usman Diomande and Eduardo Quaresma as the center backs, fullbacks of Ivan Fresneda and Maxi Araujo, midfield of João Simões, Pedro Gonçalves, and Hidemasa Morita, front trio of Jenny Catamo, Luis Guilherme, and Luis Suarez. Bench players were Trincão, Fay, Kocherashvili, and Alisson Santos in his last game for Sporting, where he got an assist, might I add. 2-1 win against Nacional. Daniel, I'll start with you on this one because I started the last game. Take it away.
A tough game. Pissing rain.
Very wet game.
Every game rains now, bro. Portugal.
It's that time of year. It's that time of year, right?
It's not even just that time of year. They've been going through
they've had some storms too.
Yeah, exactly. I forget the name now. There's a name for the storm, but
depression, depression maybe. Or something. Yeah, literally
depressionary periods.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be getting between now and like the 15th of February some. I don't want to like misquote it. I don't know if it's like 50 or like 500 like millimeters of rain or centimeters of rain or some shit like that.
They're
getting a lot of rain, basically.
Like more,
a lot of rain, a lot of
normal.
flooding, a lot of more impoverished areas are really suffering from that.
Yeah.
We can touch on the, Porto dropped points this weekend. A lot of that had to do with
their field was destroyed. Yeah,
their field was
destroyed.
trash.
It was horrible.
I'm actually surprised that
our
game
field held up.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that Porto game against Casa Pia and Rio Mayor actually went.
That's true. I'm glad. And we're glad it did. By the way,
I'm glad it did.
Glad it did.
But I was a little surprised that they went through with that game.
Yeah, Aberdeen South get canceled yesterday because of the rain.
So that ice cold Thiago Silva finish, I don't think was impacted by the rain.
Facts.
No.
That's facts.
But that shit was cold though. Thank you.
That shit was cold.
Great.
We appreciate you, Thiago. By the way. But yeah,
I'll come back to
this game. But I mean, that's true. This game, Thiago Silva banger of a header against us on Monday. By the way.
Oh, he's gonna score a bullet header now. You just know.
But this game was important because this game was before either of the two played, and Benfica also dropped points too.
Yeah.
So and we almost dropped points, to be fair. So crucial game, but they've been a decent team these last two seasons.
Now they're stout. They've given the big teams trouble this year. All of them.
Facts.
We drew against them already this year, no? Did we draw against them like early in the year in Madeira?
No,
I don't think so. I think we
did. We win,
but I think it was a tough win. I think it was also like a 2-1 or something.
Oh, you know what? That was the game we went behind in that game, but we ended up winning. That's right.
Mm-hmm. And they lost by 1 to Porto and Benfica and beat Braga, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah. But yeah, tough team. They dropped really get a low block in there, so it's always tough for us to get past that. In the opening minutes, like I want to say like the first 10-15, they're through on goal basically because of a Quaresma slip. It was a good counterattack from them, and then a Quaresma slip, and then Jenny hustles back, gets the big block in. If that goes in, this is a different game.
And they had another sweaty goal opportunity as well in like that 10-minute span.
Yeah, even in the second half, if I'm not mistaken, like they had like
that block was I thought it was a certain goal, by the way.
Me too. And then Jenny celebrated that like a goal, bro. Fucking what a fucking G. I'm actually watching the highlights because I'm forgetting how we scored our first right now.
It was pot. It was like a pot finish on the right side. If it kind of popped out to him, and he just one.
That's right. Yes, that is right. Yeah, I see it here too. I guess Pot had I was gonna say Pot didn't even have his greatest games this game too, but I guess he had a good game. I mean,
it was okay.
He had an okay game this game. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, maybe. Still, resulted. Oh, okay. Yes. It was a Trincão shot. Okay. Now I'm remembering. Yeah. But yeah, and then they go on the other end. They get their goal as well. Kind of a cheap goal.
Bro, and if you watch that again, it's
the Rui Silva one.
Silva just saves it right into his path. And he runs. To be fair, that guy ran all the way up from right back.
He bolted up for that.
So he had to really risk it all and commit to it. He first times it, and he kind of mishits it, and it goes this close to the post. He has basically the whole goal to aim for,
and he almost missed. He almost hits the post.
He could take a touch. He could probably take 2 touches and just put it away. Takes it first time, kind of scuffs it, and puts it 6 inches into the corner. Like he's very fortunate. I didn't realize that in real time until after I watched it. I was like, "Wow, that."
I didn't realize until there wasn't until the replay. I'm like,
you can really see from the angle behind it. Yeah, it's like holy shit.
Yeah. I just
we might be fucked, but still believed.
We still pulled it through. I believed until the very end too, and I was just looking at their goal. Listen. I might be shitting on this guy for a little bit now because he's already pissed me off. But Faye, I will say it now. I'll put my head out there. I'm hoping he proves me wrong. Faye is not that guy, bro. I'm looking at this now. He just lets the runner get in there and slot that goal. I know his main job isn't defending, but it's 1-0 up.
That Paraguayan defender wanted it more, bro.
Yeah, Paraguayan boy wanted it.
I think they say he's Paraguayan.
And then, but anyways, I thought the game was done in the 87th minute when Suarez, great finish. This guy missed another one-on-one opportunity. This guy missed a few chances this game. He had to have a great finish off the cross, 8 centimeters off. All right, man, we're cooked. Still believed, because this is Sporting Club. It's not over till it's over. And what was it? The 94th or 95th minute?
Yeah, this is a great example of the enigma of Suarez. Both the offsides finish.
Yeah.
Ridiculous finish. The back heel finish into the corner.
Insane finish.
Very difficult finish. Both of those finishes were insanely more difficult than any of the chances he missed today.
Yeah.
Bro, he struggles more on one-on-one with the keeper
on the
than he does with these things.
It's insane.
And not to mention, okay, I know we already mentioned the breaking the guy's leg, but how hard are you striking this ball for you to break this guy's fucking leg?
Yeah, that's not usually how the leg break incidents happen. It's
usually like
pressure on
like
weird
yeah, or if it gets trapped somewhere, and it moves.
Bro,
this guy
kicks through a bone, dude.
Bro,
he has to have
that
bone has to be broken in like 3 different places, so you can clearly strike a fucking ball. It's just, I don't know, man, maybe he just overthinks it when he has too much space ahead of him.
Maybe that's actually it, Days. He gets in those positions and he gets in his own head a bit.
Yeah,
you might be honest. Something. That being said, I'm glad I'm not blocking a shot. That guy could have used some milk. Jeez Louise, that's a real he needs some milk moment right there I've ever saw. But he is such an enigma, like we've said. Like that sums it up perfectly. The back heel finish is like the flick and that is an insane finish, and
he did it today again.
Way harder than any of the chances he had today that he didn't finish on, which is insane to even think about when you boil it down.
He just gets, I guess he's putting himself in position to just spam chances, but
he's one of those guys, like he'll score a goal a game, but he needs like
got 25 goals or whatever. I mean,
what is his goal total now? He's got to be close to 30. He's got to be pushing 30.
It is a wild experience.
24, man. I think. Yeah. I mean, and then the run by Allison, really good. I know I wasn't his biggest fan. I still think it's a great sale, but
Allison go, bro.
He might prove us wrong. But hey, he left us a hero before he became a villain. So I guess that's the good thing. And he's making. I think he only made like 400,000 with us, 500,000. He's making like 8 million a year at Napoli or some crazy shit. Like
I think it was less. I think it was like a couple million, but it's still like 8x or 6x, whatever he was making.
Yeah. 25 goals.
Well, as I say, I just pulled up now. He's at 25 goals in all competitions.
Yeah.
Which we said when we signed him, if he hits 25, like between 20 and 30 goals, we'd be happy. He's already at 25 with like
18 in the league, 4 in the Champions League.
Few in the cup now, like
2 in the Taça Portugal, 1 in the Alliance and the League Cup.
Yeah,
but he didn't play a lot of those games anyways in the League Cup. No, I mean, we only had 3, but
yeah, like we said, if we get 25 goals out of this guy, we'll be way happy.
Yeah,
he's at 25 now, and we're just past the midway point of the season. Like I'm
overall, I'm happy with Suarez. The same way I was happy with Paulinho. Obviously, I think Luis Suarez is a much better player, even in the link-up play, than Paulinho was.
He does. You know what though? He does remind me of Paulinho, because Paulinho had that same streak of he would he would miss some crazy chances, but then he would score like a banger.
Yeah,
right. Like he does give a little bit of
at a lower rate, but yes,
Paulinho didn't score at the same tick that Suarez is scoring right now.
But overall as well, Suarez is a fantastic player. I don't think we've had like a striker like Suarez before. Even Gyökeres was good, but Gyökeres was
different.
He was he was more of a brute, if anything. He was more of a bulldozer in a sense. Where Suarez can do that too. Suarez can, he's good on the ball. He's good at link-up play. He's still fast like Gyökeres. Maybe he doesn't drift as left, but he's more centered, which is probably even better. But But yeah, I don't know, man. It's frustrating, but I guess when it pans out, it pans out. So
and we said this before. He does such a good job of getting into position and creating chances or getting chances for other teammates. It's his finishing that just bewilders you sometimes.
Yeah,
like I think that's the thing. If he had like 10% better finishing anyway, like even wow, like you gotta like his numbers would be insane.
Yeah,
like they're good now, and you think like, man, how many chances does he scuff though? If he scores like another 5-10 of those chances, like it's crazy because he gets so many chances per game.
Yeah, facts. 2 more things and I'm done. One, I find it hilarious that Quaresma gets the most minutes when he's clearly uncomfortable wearing that mask. He hasn't been too bad. He hasn't been too bad. But he's actually, Quaresma has been silencing me for a bit because I was a big critic of him.
I've liked him the last couple games.
Me too. I didn't think he could play in a back four, but he's clearly he can now.
He's proven us both wrong.
With the mask right now, he's not bad, and he's playing 90 minutes. He's not as gassed. People want to criticize Rui Borges.
Is Mask Quaresma our version of Hoodie Mello? Hoodie Carmelo, if you remember that. That's going back a little bit.
Maybe.
That's going back for the kids in the eye. That's going a little way back.
But... And then João Simões has been dropping some stinkers, boys.
Yeah.
Back-to-back stinkers. I think against Porto, we're better off. Although Hjulmand has also been dropping some stinkers. We're better off with Hjulmand and Morita in the midfield rather than maybe Simões' energy off the bench might do us some good, but also coming off the bench sometimes he hasn't been the greatest.
Been okay. He's not been phenomenal, I'd say.
Yeah. And actually, one more thing. My last thing now for sure.
Because
again, I was a critic. I was a critic of his. I swear to God, it's my last thing. I just have to give him the flowers. Fresneda had a pretty decent game. He completed. He did. He had. Is this the game where he had a cross that if somebody was there, or if the defender didn't block it, it would have been the most incredible cross I would have ever seen. This guy, like the way he just kicked it off kicked the ball there was just unreal. He had maybe like I wish I can see the stats here. I want to say like out of like the 15, no, maybe not 15, but out of like the 5 cross attempts, he completed like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say he completed like 2 crosses in this game.
Yeah, I'll take that, man. I'll take 2 over 0. So yeah, a good Fresneda game. Have to also say that he's clearly the right back, especially after we've seen Vagianides today. Our boy's lacking some confidence. I want to say I don't know how the hell he deteriorated over like a few months. He looked so good when he came in, and now he's not looking good at all. Fresneda has locked that spot up. Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't even know how to feel about that.
I don't think he's been like he's not.
He's growing into it. He's been good. He's been good.
He's not been outright bad. He's just been painfully average at times. That's the thing.
With that being said, Fresneda, dying moments if we're tied and you decide to fucking slip on the fucking ball again.
Oh, man.
If we're up 1-0 and you decide to take on 5 guys instead of just passing the fucking ball, I will be back here next week.
Yeah, we will have words, and they will be quite choice and pointed words.
But I have to give him his flowers. Great for the game.
Yeah, I thought he had a good game. And yeah, like I don't think he's been outright bad at any point. I just think he's been so painfully average at times. It's like just do something. But yeah, he's improved the last little bit. Yeah, I have no real notes on this game. I think you guys kind of nailed it on the head. Anything for you to add, Chris? Where we move on?
No, honest, just the fucking back heel finish.
It's insane.
Such a nice finish because he gets it like he has to get it over the keeper's arm and into the corner.
He has to get it angled,
and he has to. He's even with like the front post, and he finishes at the back post. Yeah,
like you got to get that leaving at such a specific angle to, like you said, get it over the keeper or away from the keeper, opposite side of the net to go far post is insane.
If it wasn't for Penlides keeping these penalties afloat, bro, he'd be running away with the scorer's title.
He would.
Facts.
It's funny. I was watching this game with we had some friends over. One of my good buddies, and he's not Portuguese, but he kind of keeps up with sports. He's like, oh, like, how you guys doing? I'm like, oh, I'm wondering if we're gonna need like another last minute goal today before the game even started. I'm like, oh God, I hope we don't have to wait to the end to score again, because like we've done that 3 games in a row now, and then they did it again. I'm like, I never doubted the boys. It's like it's like, why do I doubt this team? Like, it's ridiculous. And then we saw the finish, and he's like, that's an insane finish. Like, who is this guy?
It's gonna be crazy to keep the streak alive next game too. You know?
Yeah,
I would be unreal.
that would be unbelievable.
I don't think they'd let us leave the stadium though.
Not in one piece.
Shot dead.
They'd let us leave the stadium, but not in one piece.
No.
We wouldn't get out of there unscathed. That's for sure.
The scenes of
we haven't won in the Dragão in like 10 years,
together.
haven't we? It's like 2016.
It's happening.
Last time we won at the Dragão. So it's been a minute.
I remember that game. I think Slimani scored.
That was the Slimani. I remember that game very well. That was the Slimani game.
Yeah.
That's how long ago. Islam Slimani game. That's how long ago it was. That game happened. I was still in high school. I was on my loser lap technically, so it was the extra year of high school.
I was in college, I think. I think I was in college.
I was definitely in college, yeah.
Yeah.
It was my unofficial like 5th year of high school. I went back to as like a gap year thing.
Hell yeah, brother.
But yeah, that's how long ago that was. Jesus. So yeah, I would love a win at the Dragão. So I don't feel like, oh, it's been 11 years now since we won at the Dragão in the league.
Boys, before we move on, because the biggest talking point on this game, where I want your guys' opinion on it, because I honestly do not understand what the fuck went on, is Hulman not playing because he was being quote unquote protected.
Yeah.
Just before I have no clue what was going on.
I'm still the game. Atleti apparently made a $25 million bid,
which is laughable, by the way.
Which is very laughable, exactly.
That's it's more disrespectful than not putting in a bid.
Reports in Spain were saying this isn't true because Atleti don't have the money because they just paid I don't know how much for Lookman. But nonetheless, all the Rui Borges were saying was we did this to protect our player. Mind you, Alisson was basically sold and he played.
And then I was like, he's not going to play.
Got an assist.
I was like, there's no way he's even going to be on the bench. And then he was. All right, but there's no way he's going to actually.
That's what I was thinking. Like, oh, maybe the move is off. Maybe like recorded, like we're just going to say no or some shit.
Yeah,
that's what I thought when he came on. I'm like, oh, maybe they were wrong, or maybe something's fallen through and they're happy to play him. No,
I don't even remember where I read that. Because also Ojogu was spamming a bit of fake news, bro. They were pumping this shit. And there was a lot of fake news.
Never Ojogu.
And the real story was apparently like Gabriel Vega was like getting an Atletico swoop as well.
I heard that today actually.
They're busy doing misinformation about Hulman. All right, so I probably read this here because they were trying to do juicy scoops. Apparently, they never gave the proposal to Sporting. They gave it to Hulman's agent.
Oh, so it never actually went to the club.
And Hulman's agent was just calling him over and over and over and over and over again. And Hulman was like asking Sporting for explanations, like what the fuck's going on, like
what's happening,
what is happening, what is he talking about?
And Sporting's like, we didn't get an official proposal. They've only gone to your.
And after that part, I don't know what happened. I don't even know if that part's true. But
so it sounds like Atletico approached the agent.
If that
didn't approach Sporting, Hulman assumed that Sporting knew what was going on, and they're like, "Wait, what? No, we've not been notified of any of this in any official capacity. Hold up."
But then for us to bench him,
but then
what does that mean? Like
the benching was weird.
But what it would say to me is like our captain is making a fuss for wanting to leave in January, which is kind of crazy if that's the case. Like that's the impression it gives. I don't think by benching him it even protected him at all. You know what I mean? Like it's a decision that I don't quite understand.
I think benching him was an even worse decision than if you had just played him or even just had him on the
what
bench.
were they protecting him from? Injury before the sale?
That's what I'm saying. But it can't be that. They played Alisson.
Yeah.
suspension before the classic.
Do you think they told their boys not to play Allison, and then it was tied, and he was like, "I have one more time.
I got one more bullet in the chamber.
Sue me, boys."
It could be.
I'll just hope he doesn't get hurt in these 12
Barge was like, "Fuck it, it's Rui Barge time. Let's go." I'll deal with the
usually in those scenarios, they don't even dress. They don't go on the bench because they're not an actual option.
No,
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
not
playing Hillman did more, called more into question than if you had played him or even just had him on the bench as like a sub.
We still don't even know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Because it's not like he was, and it's not like he was on. It's not like he was like at risk of suspension. No, like he's not on like 4 yellows. If I'm
I don't think so. If he was, he wouldn't play today anyways. Because then I think today also counts. Or is it just Tassa? I'm pretty sure Tassa also counts for the league.
I think it does.
I have
too.
No clue.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it does.
So that's what I was wondering if they were like worried about
maybe they're worried about the pact.
I don't know.
They're worried about.
I don't know.
They about their boy Victor, and they're like, "Oh shit, I don't trust."
I don't know. It was a weird one. Like it was a really.
If you ask me, I think Hillman kicked off. Maybe not about the wanting to leave necessarily, but something must have been done. Something must have been said for us to be like, "Listen, we're benching you again.
Take a day off," kind of thing.
This has to be disciplinary in a sense.
Something must have happened or been said where they're like, okay, you know what, like just take a game off.
Here's what happened. Hillman's agent is calling him over and over again. He's like, "I've got a bid from Atletico," and Hillman's like, "Okay, I'm going to Atletico." And then he calls Sporting and he's like, "I want to go to Atletico. My agent has a bid." And then Sporting's like, "We haven't gotten any official.
We haven't received shit. What do you mean?"
And then maybe they're also like, and that's too low anyways, even if this wasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Then because they're like, he's like trying to force his way out a little bit, and it's deadline day, and it's a little weird, and you don't know if an offer is actually going to come, and maybe it will, maybe it won't, maybe it'll be satisfactory.
Mm-hmm.
They just benched him because they're like, maybe we actually will sell him, but we're not sure yet. Also, we're kind of mad at him, and it's a little weird. I don't know.
Could be that.
That's what I'm
It didn't
thinking.
seem like he wanted to leave right now.
No.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense. He could have left this summer.
That's what I'm saying. I think Chris and I have nailed it on the head, which is they went to the agent, didn't go to Sporting, and there was confusion.
Yeah, but if in Spain they say Atletico doesn't have enough money for this transfer, but then they're doing 2 secret deals in Portugal on deadline day with this.
Yeah.
Like
secret,
what do you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
This secret 50 million that they have, like
this sudden 50 million they've magically come up. I wish I could magically come up with 50 million.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Maybe
we'll never
fucking know what happened, but whatever happened was weird.
If there is any sort of any issue that comes out down the line about Hillman, like any legal issue, I think this was the cover up.
What do you mean by
Let me just put that out there now.
Like
just something in the news,
like a DUI,
I think we would have heard about that.
Yeah, I think so
be like,
too,
this guy
like a DUI, we would have heard about that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like something like that you wouldn't be able to hide, not for long, anyways. I would have come out by now.
Especially the Portuguese people, bro. We're a bunch of gossipers, bro.
A
cop will tell his wife, "Honey, why I picked up in jail today?"
Bro, I say all the telephone, telegram, telewop. They will get the news out there.
Maybe he got like too fucked up at his cousin's birthday party.
Maybe.
And then he was like too hungover the next day. And they were too embarrassed to admit that.
So they made up an Atletico.
It's not like he was like too hungover, like normal hungover. Like he got like alcohol poisoning and he had to get like his stomach pumped, you know? And so like he was totally out of commission the next day. But they couldn't admit that. So they were just like, yeah.
It was a better luck to lie about a failed.
We were protecting him.
They could have just said like he's under the weather, and then he would have been like that could have been like 100 things, and we would have been like, oh, okay. Like if that was actually the case, that's so funny they could have just been like, oh, he's sick. He just doesn't feel well. And we would have been like, oh, fair. It's that time. And you know what the reaction would have been? The reaction would have been like, fair. It's that time of year. People get sick. We would have dropped and we wouldn't be having this discussion.
Back to the drawing board then. That's probably not what happened.
Yeah, that would have been. I feel like it can't be that because that would have made too much sense. We would have just, he's sick. Fair. Like no one would have questioned it. We would have been like, yeah, sure. It's January. It's winter. People get sick.
Makes sense. Yeah.
My fiance is downstairs. She's got a bug. People get sick all the time. Like,
maybe Humelin was secretly trying to force his way out, bro.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like this isn't the last.
We will revisit this topic in the summer, surely.
Yeah, this isn't the last we've heard of this particular story. I don't think. Facts. If I was a betting man, no other real transfers other than Alisson confirmed to go on loan to Napoli with the loan fee is I think 3 million or something.
Fat loan fee for my boy.
Yeah, it's like 3 million, and then it's like 16 or 17 million option, and then the option to buy, not an obligation to buy, is like 16 or 17 million on top of that.
Which so it could just be that we get like 3 million and then he comes back. What if he stinks up the place at Napoli?
Impossible.
Agreed.
But yeah,
it's Antonio Conte.
It wouldn't. No, we want him to play like pretty good, but like inconsistently, you know.
Bro, like he can play good, but it's like he doesn't run back. Antonio Conte will
Conte ball
send
might
him
not.
back.
Yeah, Conte ball might not agree with him, to be fair.
I'm
cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Like I said last week, like me and Danny were on the show last week when this was just a rumor, obviously. And the consensus among us two was like, worst case scenario, he goes and he comes back at the end of the loan.
Yeah,
cool.
This is an Erasmus for him, you know.
A little study
semester abroad.
Okay.
Yeah, like worst. This is a semester. This is a semester. But worst case scenario, he goes. He doesn't play great, but he probably learns a lot because Italy's a great place to learn football, especially tactically. He's got one of the more underrated managers in our opinion, Antonio Conte. He'll learn a lot there. Worst case scenario is he goes. He doesn't play phenomenally. He comes back. You've lost nothing. you have literally lost nothing in this deal.
We've lost our goated super sub for 6 months.
We've lost the goated super sub, but that's it. Like,
what if it costs us the league?
I still think we need a lot.
We got Faye now, bro.
Yeah, facts.
We got Faye now. It's still a 2-game swing at the end of the day. Like it's a 4. I know next week is a big game. Because a draw does nothing for us. It basically hands them the title on tiebreakers.
Yeah, if it was 7 still, I would say that maybe, but because it got down to 4, maybe not. But
a draw was, it's obviously not ideal. But a draw is not the end of the world.
It sucks because it does give them the de facto all the tiebreakers.
Yeah, and then they still need to drop 2 more games. It's definitely not great.
And they'll need them to drop
Braga. They'll still have Benfica. If I'm not mistaken, they'll have to go to Benfica because Benfica went to them when
there'll be a way to Benfica. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. And then I don't know about Braga, but Braga are always pesky. Regardless,
they're such an unpredictable team. You never know, but that's fair.
Porto have been kind of. I mean, we're Spartak fans. The last 3 weeks, we cannot be saying this because the Estrelinha has been shining bright.
Yeah,
but Porto have been riding their luck for what feels like months now, to be honest with you. So, I hold hope that I've seen Farioli, literally seen it because it was making such
Chokioli, what a name.
Such headlines last year that he bottled that fucking league, and not Ajax or even worse. But bro, I hold faith that even in a draw, they can drop enough points that we can maybe leapfrog them. But obviously,
certainly can't be.
A win is a win is huge.
A win next week is huge because it would put so much more pressure on them.
But they're also going to go in with that same mentality. They also can't lose. They'll be fine with it.
They know that. Yeah, they know they can't. And a win for them especially puts them back 7 points ahead.
And they're at home.
And they're at home. Like.
Yeah,
this will be a pivotal game in the title race for sure. Like I don't think that's even a question. a win for them would probably just, I would say, almost seal the title.
Yeah.
A draw wouldn't seal the title, but it would basically say, okay, like we have a 2-game cushion here. And as long as they can keep that 2-game cushion for another month or two, they probably feel pretty happy about themselves.
And Loki, if we lose, I mean, we have the cushion right now. And Benfica dropping points made it a lot better for us
It
as well
helped.
in this game. But if we lose, we still have to worry about Benfica even more. Then what I mean? So
And we still play them in the Tossa too.
Porto, yeah.
Porto, we play them 2 leg. This is the last, and
Right.
this is the
in
last year of the 2
March and
leg.
April.
Yeah, this is the last year of the 2-legged Tossa. We've been notified as well, which is nice because I think that is kind of silly. But we do play them twice more.
Yeah, I agree, but no, I think I'm gonna miss the 2-legged tie.
No, I won't.
I don't want off anymore.
It'll really be an advantage to play it at home, especially in a game like
Yeah.
this, Porto Sporting.
Yeah, it's an advantage if you're the
Whoever
it's
gets
it's
the
an advantage
home
if you're the
game is
team.
going
It's
to
huge.
massively
Huge.
benefit. But also
sure.
in a scenario where it's Porto versus Torquense.
Faf. Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Faf,
like
yeah.
with the 2 legs, it's almost impossible for the
yeah.
weaker team to pass a
It's-
grand
it's-
over 2 legs.
Well, I think that's why they did the 2 legs, was to try to limit the possibility of that happening. Specifically for
maybe.
that.
But no, if anything, the one
But
leg.
maybe, here's
Yeah,
here's
you're right,
the,
actually, you're right.
you could do a neutral site maybe, but
You could.
doubt
I
it.
mean, that's what
Semi,
they do
though.
in England, right?
It's not gonna
They do that in England.
Oh yeah, is the semifinals in
At Wembley. They
I
do that
think it
in
is
England. They do the
too, yeah.
semifinals at Wembley for the FA Cup.
Because
Okay,
getting
okay.
the semi, it
Doable.
is a massive advantage to have it
Yeah.
at home, but we'll
They could always just
it'll
say
be
we're
sick
gonna
for us if it
do.
works out next year or in future.
They could
years,
always
no.
just say we're gonna do the semifinals like League Cup style, like Final Four is Jamor kind of thing.
Yeah. Fucking
They
hell,
could.
Jamor.
I don't think they
Imagine
will. I don't think they
right
will,
now on the
but
screen, bro, all open and shit. Yeah, we would
hey,
need.
that's not
need
true.
a
The
new-
VIP area is gonna be covered, and that's it. That's their big renovation plan.
Yeah.
We're not upping capacity. We're not updating anything
We-
but the VIP area, the area, the
We
one area of this.
They unfortunately couldn't even do it at Leiria right now because Leiria got blown to smithereens recently,
Yeah.
too, bro. So
Yeah, Jamor's grand scheme. We're gonna update the one area that doesn't need updating. That's grand.
No, it needed to be updated.
Yeah,
Think about
the
how
area needed it.
not
about the-
VIP the experience was for some guys.
Yeah,
Facts,
for
bro.
sure.
Think about the
Who
sunburn.
needs bathrooms and concessions when the VIPs
Facts.
can be more shaded?
Exactly. Think about the sunburn Varandas got as opposed to the other fans, bro.
That Western sun that they don't get hit by in the box. Yeah, imagine that.
Hey man, don't outsmart me. I don't know my east from west. The
I don't know
fuck?
if it's Western sun. But I just,
Okay,
I
I
just
thought you
know
were
that.
spitting facts
I
there,
just
bro.
know that
Western
those VIPs ain't
sun.
getting
I was
any
like,
sun.
damn, bro, that's some elite ball knowledge, bro.
That would have been
And
crazy.
water
I don't know if
knowledge.
that's correct. That's
But
a
then I
leak,
was
but
like,
someone
oh, they
correct me
built
if I'm
the
not.
box to face like the sunless setting. Like,
west-
that's
yeah,
pretty
it
smart.
does.
Yeah, the sun. I don't know, but
Yeah.
the way that box hits
You're
with the
giving
sun,
too
they
much
don't get a lot
credit.
of sun.
Yeah, we're giving
You
too
don't
much
get-
credit
you
to
don't
the
get enough.
engineers in like 1930 when the stadium was built.
Yeah,
They knew what they were. They
facts.
knew what they were cooking. They knew what they were doing back in
Those are
1962.
bro.
Do we have any other news and notes before we wrap up? There's not much. Futsal Euros. Futsal
Just
team is in the
predictions.
final.
We're in the final.
Yeah.
Portugal's in the final.
Portugal's in the final.
Handball Euro was Portugal's best finish,
It was a very good handball Euro
Fifth.
from them. Yep.
which gets them an automatic qualification to the World Cup, I think it was,
Nice.
Yeah, which is
which is-
huge.
which is cool. So that happened.
Our handball team's really been like the last couple years, a few years is really
Yeah,
like,
handball, sporting
growing.
handball is.
Yeah.
We have two of the best players, young players in the world right now.
Mhm.
And I don't know how we're going to be able to hold on to them indefinitely, but
Oh, Emma Capetta left the women's team.
Went to Juve.
very
Juve
abruptly.
on loan with an option to buy.
Yeah.
Who's left on that team?
Brenda.
Brenda, Rita, and Talma.
Whatchamacallit.
And Claudia.
They
That's it.
drew their last game, and I think
Yeah.
so. They're like 7 points off the top. They did advance out of the group and into the Tassa
In the
League
League
Final
Cup, yeah.
Four, which looked like actually might be in peril for a little while there.
Mhm.
But they did advance to the League Cup semi. I don't think of any other
We also
things.
basketball
have... won and Benfica lost.
Yeah, I was gonna say basketball won. I saw that.
We beat Benfica in their first loss of the season for the league. So that was huge.
Any other modalidades that we're missing?
Handball won today for the Taça de Portugal.
Nice.
And their next round is against Porto because I saw the bracket.
That's a big
round
game.
Is 16 against Porto, so that could be that's a title contender clash early.
Yeah, for sure. Only other news and notes that I can think of is we do have a presidential candidate up against Fernandes. Bruno Sá. No clue who he is.
Not officially announced, but it seems like he's going to.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was announced.
He hasn't announced it. It's just
okay. He hasn't gone out and confirmed. It's just been reported.
Yeah.
I have no clue who he is.
He owns a cafe.
That's all I know too.
Like a pregame spot.
He was somebody though. He was like there's some sort of backstory.
Everybody's somebody.
Apparently his name is not Bruno Sá because he was like a Sá Pinto super fan.
Oh really?
His last name is like something else. It's like Soja or something, you know. So it's just Bruno
you know more about him than I do.
And his name is Bruno, which also, you know, is
I saw some comments on Reddit there. It's like, I don't know about this. The last time we had a Bruno, things kind of went iffy.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of comments on that on Reddit. No clue who it is, but at the very least, it'll force a debate for certain things. I'm curious to see what his platform will be. I don't think he stands much of a chance, but
of course he does.
I mean, bro, any serious candidate would have been campaigning at this point.
Now. Yeah.
Oh, they would have been campaigning
if Sporting was in
5 weeks out, bro. I mean, like,
yeah.
Bro hasn't even gathered his signatures yet, you know.
Which is annoying, bro. If we were in 4th, these guys would be ready.
They'd be coming out of the woodwork.
These opportunists.
Exactly.
That's the problem. That's the I guess it's an okay position to be in that we don't have we're not in that position to have all these vultures just swoop in to try to take advantage of a bad situation.
Yeah.
But it's at least give me a semi-serious can't to force debates.
Yeah. Also, really quick, my ADHD just went there. The amount of times we said semis today, guys, and I didn't make a single joke. Holy shit!
I'm proud of you.
Holy shit!
There's more semis where that came from.
Holy crap!
Oh, you're doing so well.
I was gonna say I don't know if you guys watch it. I watch old friend of the show, Bancada Leon. He has a show on Zero Zero, like a little podcast. That he
I've seen this show.
With another guy that does like
fever pitch or something, isn't it?
I forget the name, to be honest with you. But it's on 0-0.
I know the show you're talking about. Yeah, it's a good show.
It's a good show. They talk about Sporting and stuff like that. And maybe 2 weeks ago, he was even saying nobody has come out to candidate. I might just candidate just to have some debate with the guy.
I saw, and he had a really good. Pedro had such a good a really good Twitter post outline. So he's like, if I was a candidate, this is the stuff I would like to focus on. I'm like, why don't you just run? He's such a smart.
That's essentially what the Bruno Sá candidacy would be, anyways.
Yeah, exactly. And his main thing there too, on the show, he was actually just saying I obviously know I have no chance to win. I'm not doing this to win and become Sporting.
But I want to force a debate.
President. I want to have a debate. I want to bring these issues to hand. Yeah. You wanted to talk about the clocks. You wanted to talk about certain seating sections, the vibe team overall at Alvalade. He's not a big fan of it, of what it is now in terms of what it used to be.
Yeah.
Among other things, and then affordability and things like that.
He's also the person
updates to the game box, and if people don't go, you should be able to sell your ticket, things like that, right? So
he's also the type because he's he obviously works in music. He's such a well-spoken person that he would. He has
enough of an online following to
he would get votes.
He would get signatures. But again, he's not doing it for the votes. But
of course
to start the conversation. I think it would have been a good move for him. And I'm only saying this because he's the only kind of person I would know in this space to do something like that. In Portugal.
Same here.
I don't know any we're not aware. I'm not aware of at least any businessmen other than Dias Ferreira, who I haven't
the guys who are frequenting the sad meetings.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know those. I don't know those guys by name. With also being said, this would be a perfect opportunity, or maybe not perfect, but this would have been a good opportunity for Benedito to come out of the shadows wherever the fuck he
true.
is.
He's kind of gone ghost, right?
He's gone, bro.
Shadow Realm, like
Just
what
as he
happened?
came, he disappeared.
Yeah, but yeah, at least let's get a debate in.
Yeah,
Let's
I think
some
Pedro would have
things to be
been.
known to Varandas, and let's see how he lies out of this one. Or
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Pedro would have been.
let's get Pedro
good
out
for
on
that.
Sporting TV in a debate, bro.
Yeah, let's get
That'd be
Pedro in
nice.
there anyways.
That'd
Fuck
be
it, Pedro, get in there. Because he's media trained. He's very well spoken, and like I said, I saw the Twitter post he put out. It was a long post, but like a lot of the stuff you brought up, like you said, Danny, about the game box, about the overall like vibe and experience at the games, the catering more to like VIP and like the ticket prices, the shambles that is the women's team right now. Like he brought up so many good points, but yeah, why aren't we talking about this? And yeah, just to even get a debate, like I think he would have been perfect for that environment. If I was a associate, he'd have my vote. Not just because he's a friend of the show, but because I think he actually has a lot of really good ideas.
He'd have my vote, but it probably won't count because it won't make you.
It wouldn't count because you wouldn't get your ballot in time.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But yeah, if Pedro, if you see this, come on the show. We miss you. But yeah, also if anyone wants to show that to us, tell him we had kind words for him because yeah, I thought he made some great points on Twitter. Yeah, I've seen his trophy pitch. I like his. I still catch
my only criticism, and don't show this to the other guy. The other guy interrupts him way too much, and it pisses me off, bro. Like I don't know who you are, bro. Like okay, I've heard your voice over on the zone maybe once or twice because I may or may not have an illegal stream now, but
yeah. I still catch Sporting 160 here and there when time permits. Like they're still a good resource. And yeah, I catch that show too, like just to try to learn more Portuguese. Good shows. Like check them out. Yeah. Any other things before we wrap up, boys? If not, we're gonna say goodnight.
Really quick to predictions.
Predictions. Jeez Louise, we didn't even show predictions.
I swear you had a big week, Rich.
I had a big
I had a shocking week.
Okay, we'll go to Nacional first. So you had a shocker, Chris. Danny, you and I both got good points because we had the Suarez brace. Stan had a Suarez goal. We won.
And I had the pot goal too.
And yeah, you had the pot goal as well.
Yeah.
So big week. Why did you get
make it up?
Oh yeah, you got the pot goal. That's why.
Pot Suarez, and then the result.
Yeah. In the toss of Portugal, that's the Champions League. Hang on. Shocker from Chris. Danny, you get a point for the result.
I got Luis Guilherme too, bro.
You got 2 points. Let me fix that for
you.
What about Suarez, bro? Was it an own goal? Are we sure?
It was an own goal.
It was an own goal.
Check the goal points said own goal and goal points gospel.
Check the records.
You can check again, but I'm pretty sure they credit it as a Pau Vitor own
Check
goal.
the FPF website, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Check the FPF web. Go ahead, check. Yeah. I'll wait. I'll change it.
It'll probably be an own goal too, bro. Hold on.
Double check.
No. Go on.
No. I want you to confirm this.
No. I'm not confirming shit, bro.
Okay?
I'm not looking that up, bro. I'm on our OnlyFans page right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, a second own goal prediction has hit the All Things Awful Lot predictions board. I called own goal this week, thinking, yeah, these guys are shit. Well, they'll score on themselves, and it did happen. So I get the point for the Suarez goal. Or no, I got a point for the Jenny goal. I got 3 points for the own goal, and I got a point for the result. None of us came close to score. I will say, not one of us. And Sam gets points because he got a Suarez goal. Or no, he got the Luis Guilherme goal. That was the only goal score he had. So if we go to the table, and actually I will edit Danny's in real time here. So Danny, you're actually on 48. Chris on 27. Danny on 48. You're just behind Sam at 50. I'm at 63. The record is 92 when we started keeping track of this. I am on pace to beat that. If I I need to average like 1.5 points a week though, like to make it happen.
We'll see, bro.
We'll see. Can I get Centurion? Can Richard Neves get Centurion? Who knows? Who knows? But we do have. What's our next game?
The big one.
Porto. I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb.
Just something we've been talking about for maybe like an hour and 20 now.
I am tired and I am so dumb.
Kidding,
all right, Porto game. Chris, what's your predictions?
2-1 Sporting win.
2-1. All right. Goal scorer or scorers?
Suarez 1.
Suarez. Okay.
Atletico Madrid, Humeland 1.
Hulman goal. Ooh, if I could spell Hulman, that'd be.
It's even registered for us, bro. I don't even think so. Honestly,
Danny,
this version of Hulman might as well go to Atletico Madrid, actually.
Danny, what's your prediction?
Honestly, I was thinking Chris was either going to go 2-1 or 1-0, so I was going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
So I guess I got to do 1-0, even though this won't get me more points. But
yeah,
I'm gonna go with. It's gonna be him. Has to be him. Give me Suarez.
Yeah, that's like the gimme.
Suarez will miss. Also in this prediction, let me just mention Suarez will miss 3 golden opportunities.
He'll miss at least 2 sitters. Suarez, who's your other goal? Or that's your only goal scorer. I'm used to multiple. I'm gonna go 3-2. I think it's gonna be a chaotic game. I'm gonna go Suarez as well. I cannot spell tonight. Holy. I'm gonna go Suarez, Jenny, and Trincao. And Sam will have to do his eventually. So that's where we stand on predictions right now. That's where we're gonna go, and that's where we're gonna leave it off, actually. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. You can follow Sam Fonseca there. He couldn't join us, but follow him anyways. You can follow the main man, Chris, right there at the big Chris 69. You can follow Danny at SCP Danny _. You can follow me at Richard _Nev7. But most importantly, follow all things Alvalade on all your social media platforms. We'll be back to recap the Clásico at some point next week. We'll figure out. So that's why make sure you tune into all things Alvalade to find out when we actually are going to go live.
Possibly on Monday. Possibly, I'd say. Possibly on Monday right after the game.
We'll see.
Throw that out there.
We'll see. We'll check the schedules and see. But we might. Until then, we'll see you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're on YouTube or Twitch, especially. We really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night and peace.